So I confess, I did suggest after 21 episodes of End of the Line, there would be no more. But I was looking at my tube map the other day and I thought actually there's some in Zone 1, and there's the Overground, and the Trams, and the Elizabeth Line, which means there's more episodes of End of the Line, and I'm on a Met train right now, heading for Aldgate.
The next station is Aldgate, where this train terminates.
Aldgate is unusual in that it's a terminus station in Zone 1 in central London, and is just about inside the area of the City of London as well. It opened in 1876, several years before Aldgate East, which is just moments up the street, opened, and it's an oddity because as Metropolitan lines terminate here, the only through services on the tube are those of the Circle line, which are every 10 minutes. Circle line trains call at the platforms on the outside, with the two Met line tracks terminating in the middle with buffers, as we'll see in a moment. Okay, the thing you must do is walk down to the northern end. Actually, we'll go to the southern end in a minute, but walk down to the northern end of the platforms. You've got these pillars here, which are a bit like the ones at Mile End. People often say that Mile End is the most New York-like station, subway station on the London Underground because of these pillars, and they are here too, as well as Aldgate. And check it out, little Metropolitan Railway diamonds. Yes, the fiercely independent Metropolitan Railway for a time used its own diamond-shaped roundel instead of the circular one that you know and love today. There's a heritage example of it kept on the platforms at Moorgate, which you can go and see, as well as being on the outside of Aldgate train station itself, high up with the letters MR. But let's go and watch some trains. Yeah, what you can do here at the northern end of the Aldgate platforms is watch the Hammersmith and City Line trains, which curve from Liverpool Street to Aldgate East. Not Aldgate, they go to Aldgate East and they rumble past right there. You can do it at the southbound end as well. A great way to experience this from an alternative perspective is to take an eastbound District Line train from Tower Hill. Look outside of the window on the left-hand side of the train and enjoy the moment that the Met and District Lines get so close but don't actually connect up with each other on the tube map. Now Aldgate is quite a steppy station. It is distinctly not step-free, with a large staircase down with a dot matrix display. And the individual staircases down to the platforms make it quite photogenic. But what's this? I've never noticed yellow and purple stickers on the dot matrix before to help you distinguish which line is which. That's a nice touch. The ticket hall area has diamond-shaped tiles too, but more importantly, do take a moment to observe the memorial plaque from the July 2005 attacks. There's also a plaque celebrating the Queen's visit in 2010, which you may have never noticed before. But time to go for a wander and check out my favourite thing, peering over the wall around the back. And even though I'm quite tall, this wall isn't that high, so it's very easy at this point. You just peer over for a magnificent view of Aldgate Station. So, because of its awkward nature being separate from Aldgate East, with Aldgate behind me, if you're ever doing Tube Challenge, even just the Zone 1 Challenge, the one thing you will have to do is make the change between Aldgate down the road to Aldgate East. And it's a 2-minute run, 4-minute walk. I've done it more times coming from Aldgate East to Aldgate, but once I did it from Aldgate to Aldgate East, and there used to be a subway under the road here. A quick street view look back in time shows you that in 2014 there was definitely a pedestrian subway under the road here. In 2015, lots for building works, and by 2016, boom, subway gone. Yeah, it was here. It was right here. You used to run down, under and up the other side. It was right there. It's mad to think it's just not here. That's now been filled in. Yeah, if you've never made that on-foot connection between Aldgate and Aldgate East, then you probably don't know as well that Aldgate has a bus station, like tucked away, again, almost hiding in plain sight in the City of London in Zone 1, London's most secret bus station or something. Alright, back to the platforms to see if it's got something which 2 previous episodes in End of the Line also had. Also at Aldgate, what I was surprised, but pleasantly surprised to find, is that just as with Morden and Brixton, which had stepping back plungers. Stepping back plungers is when the driver at the front of the train presses a button because he's now at the back of the train and lets the driver know, train operator at the front of the train, that it's time to go. And they've got them here at Aldgate for the end of the line of the Metropolitan Line. Right there. Here they're called the RCC, the rear cab clear. I'll walk back down to the northern end of platforms 1 and 2, because looking at Hammersmith and City Line trains rolling past at close distance never gets dull. And then just generally admired again the architectural brilliance of Aldgate, right down to its roundel design platform number signs with arrows which have 4, yes, the full 4 fletchings on them. They're just lovely. And that is the magnificent gem, which is what it feels like, of Aldgate Station here at the end of the line, right in the heart of London, in the city, in Zone 1. Yet it is an end of the line of the Metropolitan. Whenever you get an eastbound train that's come down from Amersham or Chesham or Uxbridge, it always feels like most people have got off the train by Liverpool Street, and hardly anybody makes this one-stop trip between Liverpool Street and Aldgate. So I thoroughly recommend you do that, and just spend some time hanging out, admiring Aldgate Station. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.